So all of you can see the screen, call by reference by using pointers. Now see the same program is there, but instead of call by value, we are using the pointers. Now see the same program is there here, void swap. Now star a means what? It is a pointer variable. So we are defining two variables, a and b. And see the whatever is there in the function definition, same thing we have to write in the function declaration. Only you have to give a comma over here. In the function definition, there is no comma. So this is a component in which you do some processing of that function. So we have declared a variable here. Now see difference between call by value and call by reference. In call by value, we were just passing the values, whereas here we are passing the addresses of that variable. Now we had seen last time what do you mean by pointer. So pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Now this is a function declaration swap. So two pointer variables we have declared here, int star a and star b. So a and b are nothing but the pointer variables. Again we have defined two variables a and b. So this star a and star b, they are different, and a and b are different. So these a and b are normal variables, whereas star a and star b, they are pointer variables. Okay. Now see what we are doing. We are just inputting two values for a and b. Now suppose the values entered are 2 and 4 for a and b. So we are just printing the value in main function after accepting. So obviously it will be 2 and 4 again. See in the output, enter a and b, 2 or 4 we are printing. Then what we are doing? See, last time we had seen whenever I write ampersand or and in front of that variable name, that means the address of that variable will be printed. Okay. See, whenever any variable is there, if you write ampersand in front of it, that means the address of that variable will be printed. Now see, we have printed the two numbers 2 and 4. These are the two numbers that we have entered. Value in main function 2 and 4. We are just printing. Now we want to store the print the values address of a and b. Now where that address is stored, so that is stored in hexadecimal numbers. So if you write ampersand in front of that variable, you will get the address. So suppose this is an address, so it will vary from computer to computer. If you try this program at your home, maybe this address will be different for your computer. Now see, this is a hexadecimal address for A and this is the hexadecimal address for B. So the values are 2 and 4 and the addresses of A and B are this much, this two. So you see I have shown it in brown color. In main function, whenever you enter two numbers and we are printing the value, addresses of that variable, so it will be printed like this. Then what we are doing? We are calling a function swap. See in call by value, we were just passing the values A and B. But here we are passing the addresses. Whenever you write ampersand in front of the variable name, that means it is an address. So we are not passing 2 and 4 here. What we are passing? We are passing this addresses. The variables addresses we are passing to the function swap. Okay. So when the function call is made, what will happen? Automatically control will be transferred to the function. It will not go further. But once this function is called, it will directly go to the function definition. And the addresses which are passed, that will be passed to A and B. So the name of the function is like also swap, and star A star B means what? They are pointer variables. So what is a pointer? A pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Now the addresses of A and B we are passing. See, we are not passing the values 2 and 4. Swap ampersand A means what? The address of the variable A and address of variable B we are passing to this function. So these two addresses, it will be passed over here. We are using one more variable called temp. This is a normal variable. This is not a pointer variable. So what will happen when a pointer is declared and if you write star in front of it? Yes, last time we had seen when you write star in front of a pointer, what it indicates, the address or the value?
address.
No, whenever you write star in front of a pointer variable, that means the value of that pointer is there. Whenever a normal variable is there, if you write ampersand or and in front of that, that means the address of that variable is there. And suppose a pointer variable is there, and if you write star in front of it, that means the value in that pointer variable will be given. Okay. Now see, temp is a normal variable. So what we are doing here, temp is equal to star a. So what will be put in temp? Whether the address will be stored or the value will be stored. Yes. See, whatever is there on the right hand side, that content will go to the left hand side. So star a
Value.
means what? Value. Okay. So star a, what is the value of star a here? See, star a means what? A and B are two variables. A is 2, B is 4. Now, while passing, we are passing the addresses, not the values. Okay. So the addresses of A and B will be this much and this much. So that addresses are passed here. So star A means what? The value of A. So A is containing what? 2. So that will be given to temp. Then B is containing what? 4. So B will be given to A. And then again it will be interchanged. So the values get interchanged here. So what we are doing here, then we are printing the addresses in swap function. So we are not change. See what we are doing here. We are just changing the values and not the addresses. But we are passing the addresses to this function. Okay. So see the address will remain the same. We are again printing the address. Now since A and B are pointer variables here, whereas here they are both. See star A, star B, they are pointer variables, and A and B, they are normal variables. You can also use X and Y here so that it will not be get confused between pointer and normal variable. But you can use the same thing also. Now see star A, see here we are not defined integer A, integer B. So we are defined integer star A. That means it is a pointer variable. So whenever you want to, if you don't write anything in front of it, that means the address of that pointer will be printed. Now A and B are pointers. So when you see out A, that means A will be what? It is a pointer variable. What is a pointer? A pointer stores the address of another variable. So the address of A will be printed, which is this same thing. See like here, A's address was this, B's address was this. So we are just printing the addresses of A and B here. Now what we are printing? Now we are printing the values of A and B. Now whenever, like I told you, whenever a pointer variable is there, if you write star in front of it, the value in that pointer value will be printed. Now what we are doing here, we are just swapping the values of A and B by using a third variable. So now A will become 4 and B will become 2 because we have interchanged the values over here. Okay. So after this function is over, then what will happen? It will go back to the main function. So once we have called this function, it has gone to this function, and whatever cout statements were there, they are printed. Now I have purposefully written all the three in different colors. Now see the first brown ones will be printed, that is in the main program, value in main function, address in main function. Now address in swap function. See when it's going to the function, so here it will be printed address of A, address on B. See both are the same, they are not changed. And values in swap function. That means in this function, what the values are. Earlier it was 2, 4. Since we have used this logic to interchange the numbers, so the return numbers will be 4 and 2. Okay. Now after this, we are going back to the main function and again printing the, after calling this function, we are seeing that what is the value of A and B. Now see in call by value, the values of A and B remain same. But in call by reference by using pointers, since we are not passing the values to this function, we are passing the addresses to this function and we are interchanging the values at that addresses. So basically it is the same address in function definition as well as in the main function. So both the addresses are same. Whereas in call by value, what happens? A copy of that values is copied over to the function, they get interchanged here. But when we call back, that values, interchange values, or whatever you are done to that values, that will not be there in the main function. But see here, again, if you, after calling this function, if you print the values of a and b, you will see that they are interchanged and the addresses are same, because at that location we have just changed the value at that addresses by using these three steps. Okay. Now again, see a value after calling swap function in main, a is 4, b is 2, but the addresses are same. So all of you understood call by reference by using pointer?
Yes, sir.
See, unless and until you have tried the previous programs that I have given, it will be difficult for you to understand. See, this program is very easy. See, this is one among the last year also we had done this program, and this year also for the first three practicals, this program is there. One is bubble sort, binary search, and one is call by reference by using pointer. So in the final exam, if this comes, then you have to just write this code, and only one program will be there for the final exam, and you can get 50 out of 50 if your journal is also complete and if you give oral properly. Now we'll just see the difference between call by value and call by reference. See, in call by reference, what happens? When a function is called by a program, the address of the actual arguments are copied onto the formal arguments. That is, the formal and actual arguments are referring to the same memory location. Means what? See, a and b are normal variables. So we are passing this as arguments over here. And these arguments get, and these are formal arguments. See, when you, these are called arguments and these are called formal arguments. So when you pass this value over here, so they become parameters over here. So in call by reference, what happens? The address of the actual arguments are copied onto the formal arguments. So that means we are copying the addresses to the formal arguments. So both formal and actual arguments are referring to the same memory location. So both this address A and address B and the address A and address B here, both are pointing to the same memory location. We are only changing the values at that memory location. So what happened is in call by value, see, when a portion of the program invokes or calls a function, control will be transferred from the main function to the calling function, and the value of actual argument is copied to the function. Within the function, the actual value may be changed or altered. When the control is transferred back from function to the main program, altered values are not transferred back. So see here the values are interchanged. In call by value, the values remain the same because a copy of that values is passed to the function. Here we are passing the addresses and not the values. So that is why the original addresses and the past value addresses both are same. So usually this question is asked in the oral exam. What do you mean difference between call by reference and